Welcome back to the channel. We're here with the legendary summoning event from Micaiah, and I am very excited. I've been waiting for this character to get legendary forever. I was starting to think that she wouldn't get one. I figured she'd get one eventually, but it took so long. I was just like, what are they waiting for? We're getting all kinds of other random units. Let's jump in and then we'll start discussing her as a unit and some of my kind of how I feel about her. So our goal is one Micaiah. I would like a Shera's because if I can get merges on a Shera, I can use her in Asher season, which would be very nice because I think she's very good with Brave Ike. And then Fallen Elgard would also be not bad. I don't think we're going to summon anything but colorless. Our secondary will either be blue or green. I think that's what we're going to be going with. Oh, it's Merlinus. Some Wings of Mercy fodder, that's always appreciated. Okay, yeah, let's see. Green does have Dive Bomb, which is very nice. I don't really need Legendary Elgard or Throsir though. And then blue has Naga merches, which is nice. And then there's good fodder on Ingrid. I don't remember what Farina has. I think she has a catch skill. I think that's correct. Anyway, talking about Micaiah, as she is the star of the show, I was a bit disappointed she's not a staff unit. I was really looking forward to getting a staff legendary just because it would be something unique and something we don't have yet. But they don't seem to be wanting to give that. And I think maybe it's because staff units inherently score less because they don't have offensive specials. They don't have like an Ether or a Gale Force to help with their scoring, or like a Ruptured Sky or something like that. But I feel like you could just give a preference one, right? Like, ooh, that's a really good circle. I feel like you could give a preference special that scores for that, and then it'd be fine. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe like that, and even maybe a preference. I guess assist skill as well, too. Huh, maybe that's why. But either way, I would like that. And I've been expecting staff units to come out where they had Wrathful and Dazzling in their staff. I've been waiting for it forever, because I feel like that should just happen at some point. Like, we've gotten to the point where there's these ridiculously broken weapons, and yet we still haven't gotten that on a healer yet. And that would open up their B slot so they could do some more cool things, like run a lull or a, whatever else. Because B slot really is I'd say it's the most versatile slot. So allowing your healer to have that open would, I think, open up a lot of cool things you could do with them. And I always expected it to come either on Legendary Micaiah or Sephiron in his normal version. I guess we had gotten his winter version, which I wasn't too happy with, to be honest. He's a good unit, don't get me wrong. His staff is very good, and he came with odd recovery, which caused the meta to shift a bit. But I definitely want him in his normal attire, and hopefully we get that eventually. But yeah, I was hoping that for Micaiah. She would get some kind of cool staff, maybe like something like she had in her Cypher art. I'm not sure which staff she had. Oh my god, let's go! Okay, do we stop here is the question. Oh, I kind of want to stop here, to be honest, because we have some crazy banners. And she's plus attack. Minus defense, though. I mean, honestly, that's probably... Is that her best IV? She kind of needs the defense, though, because she's actually needs some bulk so she can survive a retaliation. The 30% damage debuff, damage reduction, doesn't do as much as we kind of need because she's so squishy. Let's put her there. I don't know if she's really AR core. She's probably like more AA core. Either way. Oh my god, that's so good. I don't want to pull any of these colors, I don't think. Do I? No, I don't think so. Okay, well, we could quit here. We probably should quit here, to be honest. But I prepared so many things to talk about. It's been 4 minutes. And I wouldn't mind one to Shera. That would be nice. I'm gonna regret this. I already know it. There's a new dancing banner coming up, and there's a Regan rerun that I need to spend orbs on. So I shouldn't be doing this. And I would never recommend doing this, but I'm gonna do it anyway, and then regret it in a second. Okay, we'll do colorless. Anyway, so back to what I was saying about the staff. I want one with Wrathful and Dazzling in it, and we didn't get that. And we also got the colorless tome. Colorless tome is cool. Don't get me wrong. Oh my god, it's a Valoria. Okay, maybe I don't regret this. Plus speed. Can I get plus speed? Plus speed would be super ultra win. plus defense. Okay, that's fine. That's still a really good pickup. Anyway, so things I wanted to talk about. So Micaiah, the problem with Legendary Micaiah is that her damage reduction is in her B slot instead of her weapon. And even though normal Micaiah, the blue Micaiah, has damage reduction in her weapon, it doesn't affect everything like new Micaiah's does. But it does open up her B slot for other options, which she kind of needs to do well in certain like roles she can possibly do. Like for example, you might want like Micaiah to run Null C, so that way she can like kind of counter healers as well. And you can't really do that with Legendary Micaiah. So that's kind of iffy. And then, or like even if you want to run a speedy Micaiah and like do no follow-up, you can't really do that either, because you really kind of need a preference skill for her to live. So she definitely has her advantages. I feel like Legendary Micaiah is best used as like a unit who blows people up, right? Like she's a damage dealer killing things, and I think that's why they gave her Fury 4, because obviously Fury 4 is very not good if you're trying to go for a tank Micaiah, because it's going to shred her HP on the recoil damage. So I feel like she's better off as a unit who initiates, and she uses that Fury 4 like all-around stats to help her survive and the damage reduction in her B slot. And then she has Desperation 2, so that she can just continue nuking things down. I think that's what she's best at. The problem with that is I don't think she has quite enough. Okay, so what do we do here? Green or blue? I think blue just has overall more stuff, so we'll go with that. Anyway, the problem with Micaiah is that she doesn't have a way necessarily to always double. And what I mean by that is because she has auto follow-up in her weapon, but she has kind of low speed, right? So if someone can deny her follow-up and has enough speed where she can't double, then she's probably just going to hit them. And if she doesn't kill them immediately, they're probably going to kill her on retaliation, which could be very problematic. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do about that. I feel like Sturdy Impact could be a good A slot even to make her even tankier. I don't know. But then that's 100% like player phase then. No enemy phase at all. So she's kind of a bit of an awkward unit. I gotta figure out how to use her. Forest. Also, I did want her to be more unique. I'm kind of like Micaiah archetype of her just like having the duo effectiveness, high attack, high res. It's a very good archetype to have. Don't get me wrong, it's pretty good. But I would like a different Micaiah. You know, just change it up a little bit. And we get one more. We'll probably quit on the next 5-star just because I do need to save orbs. But we'll see. I don't think Micaiah comes back for a while too, which is the other thing. Like the actual colorless pool here is so good that it makes me want to summon. But then you also have to remember colorless hell, and that colorless just has the best or the worst rates for 5 stars. Ooh, got 5 here. So it's kind of like, do I really want to? But I do like Ashera, and then Fallen Elgard obviously is part of my Beast Force team, so getting merges on both of them are very, very good. And I think that Micaiah comes back with like Bramimont, I think. Maybe Corrin? I think that's who she comes back with. Which neither of them I really need merges on. Oh my, what the heck is going on? What are the chances of that? Like mathematically, what is the chances you get 2 Valorias from the 4-star special? That's weird. That's super weird. I'm not complaining though. Minus speed plus res. I think the game is like trying to give me a sign like you need to do more Gale Force strats. And you know what? I agree with you, game. I think you're right. And Valoria is amazing at that. Getting merges on her and then like maybe trait fruiting her to plus speed. She can like help a lot. She could even like I think this is kind of wasteful, but you could run her with like Brave Marianne to have her special up immediately. So that way you can't fail to get the extra dance off, essentially. That's one way of doing it. I really wish I didn't have to run. Do I want to summon on this red? Yeah, let's do it. It's 3 orbs. Maybe we'll get a Sothis. We can have some time pulse fodder. Or Lilina. Plus attack Lilina would be amazing. I'm trying to think. That's Erica. Okay. So like my problem is that I need to run 3 mythics to score optimally. And it like kind of limits my team composition by quite a bit. Which is unfortunate because I really want to run some like elaborate Gale Force teams. But I feel like the 3 mythics definitely holds it back. And the worst part is that the mythics that I have merged are not the best mythics. Now I'm not gonna. I love Altina. Altina is one of my favorite units. She's definitely up there, but she is not a versatile unit. And what I mean by that is that she can't support really that well, right? She could be a smite bot at the best, like. You know what I mean? I guess technically you can use her for Gale Force too, right? Like you can. I've definitely done that. I switched that up on my Beast Force team where she has she doesn't have Gale Force, but she has Wings of Mercy, so she can go in there and help a bit. But even then, like ideally you want your mythics to be okay, we'll do blue. Ideally you want your mythics to be merged up like dancers, like Peony, right? If I had a plus 10 Peony, that would help so much with my team compositions. But Peony does not. Oh, what unit is this? Oh, it's Azura. Huh, I totally didn't recognize her. Speaking of Gale Force, ooh, plus speed. Azura is actually a really good Gale Forcer, and that's because she has a decent speed stat, and then you can run Hot Spring Ryoma's Lance on her for the -2 special cooldown.
My name is Azura. These clothes are from Niffle.
Okay, stop talking, sir. And you can also run like infantry pulse on her, times pulse, all that kind of stuff. And what she can do is she can act like Brave Marianne, where she comes in, she kills something, and then she Gale Forces, and then she can dance somebody and continue the Gale Force train. And so she's actually a very good dancer. She's like one of the dancers who actually aged extremely well. I used to use her on one of my defense teams, actually. Okay, we're getting pretty deep. Like, we're doing good on the 4-star special rates, but not so great on the 5 stars. And I knew I should have quit, but I didn't, so this is my fault. Go blue again. But I really like to make a team with, like, Brave Marianne, Gale Force, or... I don't know if I want to use Brave Erica for Gale Force, if I just want to use her to destroy things. Because I sure do run into a lot of annoying units, and she can pretty handily destroy them. I don't know. I just have too many units, which is a stupid problem to complain about, but there's so many units I want to use. And Ether Raids kind of gives me a spot to do that. But then I only have 5 teams, so then I can't really run everything I want to. I wouldn't mind if they added more team slots in. That would be amazing. I don't think they will do that, but you never know. They could add like a 6 slot to each season. That'd be pretty awesome. Man, I think I've won 100 orbs without a 5-star? Or am I tripping? I'm not counting the 4-star special rates. Only counting the things that affect my pity. Oh, okay, we're done. Micaiah. She looks so good. I actually like her art. Like her art, it looks a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not the biggest fan of Hachan's art. I think he did Nephany as well, and I was kind of like, eh. But it definitely looks pretty good. Like she looks pretty amazing. The robe, like, oh, that looks so good. I don't know why she keeps losing her shoe, but okay, sure. Minus attack on this one. This is bad IV. I don't think I want to fodder her. I'll probably just merge her. She does have Fury 4. Joint Distant Guard. Huh. That would be like good on Brave Lucina, but I don't think it's worth sacrificing a Micaiah for that. Yeah, we're at 10%. So we'll do this circle and then we're going to call it quits. See if we can pick up a Bashara here. That'd be awesome. But overall, this went really well. Got some really cool 4-star special rates. To Rebecca. She needs a Resplendent. I don't really want her to get Resplendent because I feel like it's kind of a waste. Sorry, Rebecca fans. I know there are Rebecca fans out there. But her art is not great. It's definitely needs some work. Okay, nothing there. Obro. See if we can get anything here. I would love a Morgan for more dive bomb fodder. That would be awesome. Nope. Echidna. And lastly, can we get either Sophis or Lolina would be amazing. Morgan's not bad either, actually. Morgan has the Menace, so that would be really great fodder. Nope, we're just going to get a Pala. Okay, well, we're going to call it there. Micaiah came home twice, which is amazing. So my Radiant Dawn collection stays complete, which is definitely part of the goal of why I summoned here. But she's also amazing. I want to, like, I'll probably be using her in AA, I'm guessing. Because I can't really see where else I'd use her. I could merge her and then use her on her bonus week for Arena, whenever that shows up. So I might do that as well. Overall, that was a great summoning session. Got exactly what I wanted and got out, which is usually pretty good. We could have left a little bit earlier, but it's fine. I don't mind. We got another Micaiah, and that's always nice. Tomorrow, we might not be doing Ether Raids. I want to do a special video on a different game. It's not Fire Emblem. Hopefully, people will still want to check it out. It's another gacha I play. If you've been watching the channel for a while, you might know what game it is. If not, you're in for a surprise, hopefully, and hopefully you enjoy it. I'll see you guys then. Bye.